Hi, so welcome back. Mzansi Fundis is still what you're watching, where we discuss everything that is to do Tiskia Mumumzansi. We're still running that small Metanyana competition. It might be small, Mara. We're giving away big things. 6,000 Rand hamper to be won this week. The question is, how many trophies has Jose Rivero won with Orlando Pirates? Gentlemen, this week we have to get into an important tournament, Fagu case. Carling Knockout Cup. Yes, a lot of people, there've been a frenzy around the fixtures. But now we get to discuss what's happening with the actual fixtures. Richards Bay, Cape Town City, they're going to be locking horns. They kick off the round for this tournament.
Look, I think the one thing that is going to be very important is that Eric Tinkler, after his loss during the week, is going to be looking to bounce back. And the quality of the squad of Cape Town City is what gives me the belief that Cape Town City will be able to win that game. Because you look at experienced players like your Hashim is there, you've got your Makaringes that are there, and you've got the goals kit has always been key for them. So when you look at that, the quality that sits around Cape Town City, you just hope that on the day, if they gel, they are deadly. I mean, they rested some players, and you've got the likes of Rhodes that are coming back into the team. And so I expect that Cape Town City should be able to win.
Is Tinkler under pressure, Mamposa, bearing in mind that he has this knack of starting badly the season, that is? You know, even last season we saw it took it some time for the engine to get going.
I mean, at the game during the week, the owner of the team did not look very pleased. So he's going to be able to say, we've put the investment into the team and we need to be able to start delivering, because as you say, if results don't come your way in the league so early, it puts you under pressure on the other end. You may not win the league now, but you're going to be under pressure to get into the top 4, into the CAF competition. You're going to be under pressure to get into the top 8, as they say now on social media. You're going to need to click on cookies there to be able to see other people there at the bottom.
Okay, speaking of clicking of cookies, there's a match that has high interest, and it will be from a lot of viewers. People going to the stadium. We've seen the number of tickets being at 70%, and we're hoping maybe by the time the fixture kicks off, it will be sold out.
Yeah.
Kaizer Chiefs against Mamelodi Sundowns. Yeah. Eagerly anticipated. The return.
2.0. Look, it's going to be an interesting game to see. Tactically so, but here's the challenge again for Kaizer Chiefs. The depth becomes a question. We saw it midweek. You look at how he changed the team a little bit, to have probably Keston Savinho with a little bit of a niggle, and he was laid off and he had to come in the second half. He comes back from the second half. He's not that clinical.
Was it a niggle or he was being saved from yellow cards, Chief?
That's what they tell us.
Yeah, that's what they tell us. And Mamposa, speaking about yellow cards, we saw a lot of players cleaning yellow cards in anticipation of this match, Miguel being one of them.
Miguel, and he was being protected because he's 1 yellow card away from suspension. So if he starts, and the type of play that he is, you would remember the last time they didn't score because he's very proactive with his hands. So you then look at that, you would say, if he plays, he gets a yellow card, the game is too big for Kaizer Chiefs as a club. They needed to go forward in this competition. That's why they rested him. And Sereno, South Americans, it's like if you look at Roberto and Sereno, the necessity of yellow cards, almost they attract yellow cards out of anything else. So that's why you saw the cleaning, you saw Ribeiro has cleaned his yellow cards. So when you then look at the way that is happening, it's going to be interesting, because you then say, Sereno should be a lot fresh. Ribeiro, so it's going to be very interesting in terms of that. But Kaizer Chiefs, there's no goalkeeper there.
there might not be you might argue about the goalkeeper and saying there's no goalkeeper, but I see Kaizer Chiefs now in a lead goal scorer. The confident booster, Shabalala, the brace that he got, in such a short space.
I mean, Coach Nabi has shown quite confidence in the boy, and you can see it in his play in terms of his final phase, in terms of the game. The guy is scoring goals, and not only that, he's giving support to players that are not scoring as well. It's quite interesting to see what Nabi has instilled in this boy. It's something that one has to just marvel at, to look at him, and chances are he's probably picking up his hand for the national team. But no, wait.
National team,
wait.
Chief,
wait.
Give him a chance,
Calm down. There's just a preliminary selection, right? Are you telling me at some point Hugo is not probably looking at him and thinking, If there's a conversation going on around a player like Gaston Servinho, who obviously is not going to be in the national team, we all know that. You have to look at boys like Abu Shabalala.
But the one thing that I'll say, Shabalala and Servinho are building quite a unique. They have this chemistry that's
There's
going
chemistry,
between them.
yeah.
The chemistry.
It kind of reminds you of Mshishi and Servinho, the very same. I'm just saying the chemistry.
You've just gone from
okay, no,
here
yeah.
to here. Chief, come on. But that chemistry is there. And that's going to be very important. If you look at when Chiefs buzzes, those two are very involved in what is happening on the field. So those two seem to have a chemistry that is happening, that is able to do it. Coach Mangoba, on the other hand, has got a headache. His right backs are very good at assist and they're moving forward, Chief. So who do you choose? Do you choose Morena, who's leading with the assist, or do you choose Mudau, who's there?
And who also scores.
Who also scores, and we've seen Rivaldo, we know he's got a glass-like legs, so he's now injured again. So now does Tebucho start?
It's a question that remains to be answered, rather. TS Galaxy, Magesi, Marumo, Stellenbosch. And these are also going to be interesting fixtures that we're going to be noticing on Sunday. Unfortunately, Bahaito, that's all we have for this week. Remember, Oscar Lebala who entered that competition where you're going to be winning yourself a Empire 6,000 Rand. Ne? Football will be the topic of discussion. How will happen next week? Mzansi Fundis is still your choice. Make sure on Nalerona. Remember to treat the people that you love right. Ke le rata lotlhe, ga nne boroko.